Hi everybody, this is a brief tutorial for the most dangerous game, conflict, foreshadowing, and suspense assignment. I'm going to move it to the side here, but it's this assignment just in case you're wondering from Unit 2, Week 5. Um, so real quick, what I want to make sure that you understand, I'm going to definitely go over this in a class connect, but for those of you who wanted to get a jump start on it before we cover this in class connect, I wanted to make sure you had some specific directions on what you should and should not be doing for this. So I will tell you for this assignment, I'm really looking for you guys to be going back into the text and pulling textual evidence. So that means you really are going to want to have the most dangerous game read before you try this assignment or attempt to do this assignment. If not, you're going to really find yourself struggling. So once you've read the assignment, this will probably be much easier for you, especially since we're going to talk about some of these things in live session as we're reading. So the first section, there's 3 sections, and yes, you need to do all 3 sections to get full credit. The first section is pretty easy. What I would like for you to do is I would like for you to give a specific quote that shows foreshadowing in the most dangerous game. I can tell you we are definitely going to be talking about foreshadowing. So it's just going to be one of those things that if you pay attention when we're discussing in class, this will be a super easy answer for you. And then not only are you going to have to give that example, I need you to tell me what page number that was located on. And then I also need you to tell me why that example works. Okay. In part 2, you're going to read this excerpt and then you're going to respond to these questions below. So you need to find an example in the excerpt above of external conflict. We're going to discuss external conflict in our live sessions. And that information is also in the classroom, but we're going to be discussing external conflict. So make sure that you're paying attention there. But we need an example of it here. And then you're going to need to explain again how that example works. Okay. The last thing you're going to do is you're going to read the excerpt below, and then you're going to answer these questions. So you need to identify the conflict in the passage above. You need to tell if it's internal or external conflict and how do you know. So what's really important here is that you are identifying the conflict. That's 1. You're going to tell if it's internal or external. That's 2. And the third part of this is how do you know that it's internal or external? Okay. So you have 3 parts there that you need to make sure you answer. And then the last part of this is how does Connell build suspense in this excerpt? So that's one question. And then consider his choice of words and how they make you feel. Make sure you are specific and use quotes in your response. So here I am looking for an answer to this question. And I'm also looking for quotes to support your response or where you think he's using to build suspense. Okay. So just so we're really clear on those things. If you have questions, drop by a help session. Will be a perfect time for me to help you, or shoot me an email and I would be happy to help. Let me know if you have any questions.